Welcome to this program. Now we are going to discuss the answer for the objective question in quantum mechanics. Question number 1. According to Bohr, the angular momentum mvr has the possible values. You know very well the angular momentum mvr equal to nh by 2 pi, integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Therefore, the angular momentum has the value of h by 2 pi, 2h by 2 pi, or 3h by 2 pi, 4h by 2 pi, etc. And here the option 2, 4h by 3h, is not the angular momentum value. Therefore, the correct answer is A, h by 2 pi, 5h by 2 pi, 7h by 2 pi. Option A is correct. 2. The photoelectric equation. According to photoelectric effect, the h nu will be equal to h nu 0, that is work done, plus the kinetic energy of me square. Therefore, if we take half me square will be equal to, and h is constant, it is taken out, h into nu minus nu 0. Half mb square will be equal to h into nu minus nu 0. Option B is correct. According to photoelectric effect, the photoelectric equation is half me square equal to h into nu minus nu 0. Question number 3. Choose the correct statement from the following regarding photoelectric effect. And here the first one is, for each metal a certain minimum frequency of the incident light is needed to eject the electron. This is known as threshold frequency nu 0. It is correct. The second option, this is threshold frequency is same for different metal. It is wrong. The threshold frequency is different for different metal. It is the correct statement. Therefore, the statement 2 is correct. Wrong. Statement 3. The kinetic energy of the ejected electron is independent upon the intensity of incident light, but varies linearly with frequency. It is also correct. 4. The number of ejected electron from the metal surface depends upon the incident light. It is also correct. Option 1, 3 and 4 are correct. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is C. And for the statement 2, the threshold frequency is different for different metals. Question number 4. Choose the wrong statement from the following regarding Wien's displacement law. According to Wien's displacement law, lambda mt will be equal to P, and where lambda m is the wavelength corresponding to the maximum in the curve, and P is the Wien's constant, and the value of P will be equal to 0.0029 mK. B. The German physicist William Wien was awarded Nobel Prize in 1970 for his discovery concerning the law of conveying the heat of radiation. It is also correct. C. For each temperature, there is a particular wavelength at which the energy radiation is maximum. It is also correct. D. The position of the maximum shift towards the longer wavelength with the increasing temperature. It is wrong. The correct statement is the position of the maximum shift towards the shorter wavelength with the increasing temperature. Therefore, the wrong statement for the question is D. The correct answer is D. Choose the correct statement from the following regarding quantum theory of radiation. 1. The radiation energy is emitted or absorbed discontinuously in the form of quanta. It is correct. For each quantum will be equal to h nu. Nu is the frequency of radiation and h is the Planck's constant. It is correct. 3. The value of quantum energy is equal to hc nu bar, where nu bar is the wave number. It is also correct. 4. The body can emit or absorb energy by 1 h nu, 3 by 2 h nu, 5 by 2 h nu. This is correct. The fourth statement is wrong. The body can emit or absorb energy in terms of h nu, 2 h nu, 3 h nu, 4 h nu, etc. Therefore, the correct statement are 1, 2, 3 and the wrong statement is 4. Therefore, option A is the correct answer for this question. Question number 6. According to Planck's energy density of Planck radiation, the equation is B is correct. E nu d nu will be equal to 8 pi h nu cube by c cube into d nu divided by exponential h nu divided by kt minus 1. This is the correct equation of energy density according to the Planck body radiation. The correct option or the correct answer is B. 7. The energy of photoelectron emitted when a light of wavelength 19.8 strike on a metal whose work function is 0.33 into 10 to the power minus 16 joules. The value of H is also given 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34. Here the energy of the photon is, energy of the electron is, you have to calculate, that is the kinetic energy. According to the photoelectric effect or photoelectric equation, half mv square will be equal to h nu by pi 0, and you substitute the value of the, that is we are going to calculate the value of nu, that will be equal to h into c by lambda into pi 0. We have to calculate the photon of the electron, that is the kinetic energy of the electron. This will be equal to 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by lambda is 19.8 into 10 to the power minus 10 minus the work function 0.3 into 10 to the power minus 16 joules. It is comes around, the kinetic energy will be equal to 0.7 into 10 to the power minus 16 joules. The correct answer is C. Here we have here the light of wavelength is given, therefore nu equal to c by lambda. You have to substitute, instead of nu you have to substitute c by lambda, therefore that equation become h into c by lambda minus pi 0. Using this equation we have calculated the energy of the photon, the kinetic energy of the photon, and option C is correct. The explanation is also given. Question number 8. The kinetic energy of the photoelectron is 0.97 electron volt. The velocity of photoelectron, you know very well, the kinetic energy will be equal to half mv square. From that we calculate the value of v, the velocity of the electron, which will be equal to 2 into ke by m whole power half. You substitute the value of ke and m in the equation, you will get the velocity of the photoelectron. The kinetic energy is given 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 to convert the electron volt into joules. Therefore, 0.67 is multiplied by 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 and divided by the mass of the electron 9.109 into 10 to the power minus 31. You substitute these two values, kinetic energy and mass, in the equation, you will get the velocity. The velocity will be equal to 5.85 into 10 to the power 5 meter second power minus 1. Option D is correct. Question number 9. The ground state energy of electron lithium 2 plus, assuming Rayburn constant equal to H. Here the correct answer is A, minus 122.4 electron volt. The ground state energy of electron in lithium 2 plus will be equal to, E1 will be equal to minus 13.6 into 3 square. The number of electron in the orbital is 3, lithium 3. Therefore, the E1 will be equal to minus 122.40 electron volt. The correct answer is A. The numerical value RH bar Rayburn constant, A is given in terms of centimeter power minus 1, B in terms of joules, C in terms of electron volt. All three values are correct. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The RH value, Rayberg constant, has three values. One in terms of centimeter power minus 1 and one terms of joules, 21.79 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules, and C 13.6 electron volt. Therefore, the correct answer. 11. The spectral series which is in the ultraviolet region of electromagnetic radiation is, the correct answer is C, Lyman series. Lyman series appears at the ultraviolet region. For that, N1 equal to 1 and N2 is equal to 2, 3. That series is called Lyman series. The correct answer is C. 12. The spectral series which lie in the infrared region of electromagnetic radiation. Baskin series, Brackett series and Beefant series. All these series are appear at infrared region, infrared electromagnetic region. Therefore, answer D is correct. 13. Choose the correct statement from the following regarding wave particle duality of an electron. And here, 1. The name of the particle proposed by de Broglie is wave C. It is correct. According to de Broglie equation, lambda equal to h by p. It is also correct. According to Bohr postulates, angular momentum mvr equal to n by 2 h by 2 pi. It is wrong. The correct statement is LV equal to nh by 2 pi, not n by 2. D. The Davidson-Germer experiment, the wavelength of an electron wave comes out to be 1.668 Armstrong unit. Therefore, the statement 1, 2, 4 are correct and the statement 3 is wrong. According to Bohr model, the angular momentum will be equal to nh by 2 pi. That is the correct. The correct answer for this question is A. Question number 14. The de Broglie wavelength of a particle of mass 1 kilogram moving with the velocity of 2000 meter per second. We know that the de Broglie equation, wavelength lambda will be equal to h by mv. M is given, V is given, H is given. You substitute it. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by 1 kilogram, 1 into 2000. It is comes around 3.313 into 10 to the power minus 37 meter. The option B is correct. (15) According to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, the correct statement is, in the first statement, delta x into delta pz is given, it is wrong. In the second statement, delta x into delta py, it is given, it is also wrong. In the fourth statement, C, delta x greater than less h by 4 pi delta px, it is correct. Therefore, delta x into delta px greater or equal to h by 4 pi, it is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Therefore, the correct statement is C. The correct answer for the question is C. Question number 16. A cricket ball weighing 100 gram is to be located within 1 Armstrong unit. The uncertainty in velocity is given. The uncertainty in velocity is, you have to calculate. Here the correct answer is D, 0.527 into 10 to the power minus 22. And here delta V we are going to calculate. Therefore, from the uncertainty principle, delta V equal to h by 4 pi m into delta x. You substitute the value of m and delta x, you will get 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 value of h divided by 4 into 3.14 into mass 0.1 100 gram, that will be equal to 0.1 kilogram into 0.1 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. 0.1 Armstrong unit will be equal to 0.1 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. You substitute it, you will get 0.527 into 10 to the power minus 22 meter second power minus 1. Option D is correct. 17. The radiation is scattered in a direction opposite to the incident radiation. The Compton wavelength is. Here the theta is 180. Opposite direction of incident radiation means theta is 180. The cos 180 will be equal to minus 1. Therefore, the delta nu equal to 2h by mc. You substitute the value of h by mc. The h by mc will be equal to 0.02422 into 10 to the power minus 10, and it is multiplied by 2. You will get 0.0484 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Option A is correct. For this question, the correct answer is A. Question number 12. According to fourth postulates of quantum mechanics, the fourth postulates of quantum mechanics explain the eigen equation. The eigen equation C, operator A on psi, that will be equal to AI into psi I. This is the correct answer for the question 18. Correct answer is C. 19. According to the seventh postulates of quantum mechanics, H psi x comma t, that will be equal to I h bar tau psi x comma t into tau t, where H is here. H is known as the Hamiltonian operator. Correct answer is T. You know very well, this is the time-dependent Schrodinger equation. The Schrodinger equation can be classified into two. One is the time-independent Schrodinger equation, and another one is time-dependent Schrodinger equation. And this equation is time-dependent Schrodinger equation, and H is Hamiltonian operator. The correct answer is D. Choose the correct condition for acceptable wave function. 1. The wave function psi is a single valued. Mean, if psi is f of x, means f of 1 will be equal to psi 1. It must give a single value for variable. 2. The wave function psi and its derivative with respect to its all variable must be continuous. It is also correct. The third one is, for bound state, psi must vanish at infinity. And these three statements are the correct condition for acceptable wave function. According to the fourth one, the eigen functions are said to be an orthonormal if integration of psi star n psi m d tau is equal to 1. It is wrong. The integral psi n star psi m d tau will be equal to 0 for orthonormal equation. Therefore, the condition 1, 2, 3 are correct. Therefore, the correct answer is A. For the incorrect statement, the correct statement is the eigen functions are said to form an orthogonal if integration of psi star n psi m d tau is equal to 0. 21. If the operator A and the operator B are two operators such that commutation of AB is equal to 1, then commutation of AB square is equal to here. We are going to find out what is the value of commutation of AB square. Here the correct answer is B. Commutation of AB square will be equal to 2B. And the explanation is given. Commutator of AB is equal to AB minus BA, that value is given, is equal to 1. Commutator of AB square, it can be written as AB square minus B square A, and you add BAB and subtract BAB, no change in the value. And the rearrange this equation, AB square minus BAB plus BAB minus B square A. From that you take B out, you will get AB minus BA into B operator. Here also the third and fourth term, you take B out, B operator out, you will get B operator into AB minus BA, the both values are equal to 1, therefore B operator plus B operator, that will be equal to 2B operator. Commutator of AB square is equal to 2B operator. B is the correct answer. Question number 22. X power n of px will be equal to. The correct answer is C. The explanation is given. First we have to calculate xn px of psi. You substitute the value of px. Xn h by 2 pi into dou psi by dou x. You substitute it, you will get x power n h by 2 pi dou by dou x. Simply you can write this equation. Then operator B xn on psi. The operator P is h by 2 pi into dou by dou x. The function is x power n y. First you differentiate x power n, that will give h by 2 pi into n into x power n minus 1 into psi plus h by 2 pi I into x power n dou psi by dou x. We have to that is differentiate in the form of uv. Here u is x power n and v is psi. You will get a 2 term. You add these two equations, you will get, that is you subtract the equation 1 from equation 2, x power n h by 2 pi I dou by dou x, and here you have also h by 2 pi into x power n dou by, the two terms are cancelled. The remaining equation is h by 2 pi I n into x power n minus 1 into psi, and which will be equal to I h bar n x power n minus 1, option C. I h bar n x power n minus 1 will be equal to h by 2 pi I n x power n minus 1 into psi. Here h bar is equal to h by 2 pi. You substitute, you will get the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer for this problem. 23. The normalization constant for psi equal to sin n pi by a into x. You know very well the wave equation for particle in a one-dimensional box, psi n of x equal to root of 2 by a into sin n pi by x into a. Therefore, the normalization constant is root of 2 by a. The correct answer is D. 24. The Hamiltonian operator. The Hamiltonian operator is the sum of the kinetic energy plus potential energy. You see the option 1, the first term is the kinetic energy operator and the second term is potential energy operator. You add these two terms, that will give Hamiltonian operator. The correct answer is A. In option B, B is missing, that is wrong. Option C, it is in inverted position. Instead of h square by 8 pi square m, it is as 8 pi square by m h square. It is also wrong. D also wrong. Therefore, the correct answer is A. By 25, which one is the Hamiltonian operator for helium atom by perturbation method? The option C is the correct answer. Minus h square by 8 pi square m del 1 square by del 2 square minus e square by r1 minus e square by r2 plus e square by r3. Here helium atom consists of 2 electrons and you have to use 2 Hamiltonian operator. Therefore, option C is correct. Question number 26. What is the angular momentum value if L equal to 1 and M equal to 1? Here the correct answer is A. 3 by 8 pi whole power half sin theta e power I pi. If we consider the option C and option D, there is no e power of I pi, therefore it can be easily neglected. And in option B you have a minus, therefore it is also wrong. The correct answer for this question is A. 27. The ground state energy of an electron which confined in a one-dimensional box of wavelength 1 Armstrong unit. The correct answer is B, 37.6 electron volt. You know very well the particle in a one-dimensional box, the lowest energy, the ground state energy will be equal to n square h square by 8 by 8 m a square. You substitute the value of h m a in the equation. N equal to 1 square, h square 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joules power square divided by 8 into mass of the electron 9.109 into 10 to the power of 31 into 1 Armstrong unit 10 to the power of minus 10 meter, and which is divided by 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 to convert into electron volt. Therefore, the correct answer is 37.6 electron volt. Option B is correct. 28. A particle of mass 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 kilogram confined to move in a one-dimensional box of length 662 Armstrong units, 662 Armstrong unit, heat ground state energy. You know already the formula E equal to n square h square divided by 8 m a square. You substitute the value of n, h and m as well as a, you will get the answer. Here m will be equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 and a will be equal to 662 Armstrong unit, that will be equal to 662 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. You substitute it, the value of E will be equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 43 joules. Therefore, the correct answer is C. The explanation is also given here. 29. For a particle of mass m confined in a rectangular box side of 2a and a, the degeneracy of the first excited state respectively. And here you have to calculate the energy for nx and ny, that will be equal to E2 will be equal to h square by 8m nx square by lx square plus ny square by ly square, and this will be equal to, for nx here the value is 2, for ny the value equal to 1, and one end length will be equal to 2a and another will be equal to a. You substitute it, h square by 8m into 2 square by 4a square, 2a that will be equal to 4a square plus 1 by a square, and which will be equal to h square by 8m into, you take 4a square common, it become 4 plus 4 divided by 4a square, which will be equal to h square by 8m a by a 2 by a square, h square by 8m 2 by a square. That is the correct answer for this question. Option A is correct. The expression is given also here. Given. Question number 30. The average value of momentum of a ground state of a particle in 1D box, one-dimensional box is 0, because option D is correct. The state is bound and stationary. Bounded state, generally the angular momentum of vector will be equal to 0. For any bound state, the particle has equal and opposite value of momentum. The correct answer is D. 31. And which of the following function is the eigenfunction of d by dx and d square by dx square operator? Here the wave functions are given, eigenfunction. We have to find out the eigenfunction for the operator. The first one is cos x. It is not the eigenfunction for the operator d by dx. And similarly, kx is not an eigenfunction of the operator d by dx, also d square by dx square. And e power of minus x square is also not an eigenfunction for the two operator. Therefore, the only operator e power ix is the eigenfunction for the two operator d by dx and d square by dx square. First you take d by dx of e power ikx, that will be equal to I into e power ix, the same function. Operator d by dx operates on e power ix, it gives the same function e power ix multiplied by a constant I. Therefore, d by dx is an operator for the eigenfunction e I power x. And similarly, we take d square by dx square of e power ix will be equal to I power square into e power ikx, that will be equal to minus 1 into e power ix, that is I square will be equal to minus 1. And for the eigenfunction e power ix, d by dx and d square by dx are the operator for the eigenfunction e power ix. The correct answer is C. 32. The number of degenerated spatial orbital of hydrogen-like atom with a principal quantum number n equal to 6. Here we have to calculate the orbital degeneracy. The orbital degeneracy formula n square. The orbital degeneracy is equal to n square, n equal to 6. 6 square, that will be equal to 36. The correct answer is 36 for this question. 33. The correct statement among the following: A is an Hermitian operator. If A is the Hermitian operator, the eigenvalues of A square are always positive. That is the correct statement. B is the correct statement for this question. 34. If commutator of AB will be equal to 0 and commutator of AC will be equal to 0, which of the following necessarily hold goods? Here the option B is correct. Commutator of A, BC, that will be equal to 0. You take the commutator of A, BC, that can be written as commutator of AB into C plus B into commutator of AC. Commutator of AB equal to 0, commutator of AC will be equal to 0. Therefore, 0 into C plus B into 0, that will be equal to 0. The correct answer is B. 35. The difference of average value of the position x for the state n equal to 1 and n equal to 2 for a particle confined in a one-dimensional box length L is. Here the correct answer is D. For a one-dimensional box the length L, the average value position L will be the same for the all state. The difference in x for n equal to 1 and n equal to 2 state will be equal to 0. The average length will be same in first state, ground state, as well as the first state. Therefore, the correct option is D. 36. For a particular mass of m in a one-dimensional box length of 2L, the energy of the level corresponding to n equal to 8. And you know very well, En will be equal to n square h square by 8m a square, and n equal to 8 and L will be equal to 2L. You substitute it, 8 square by h square divided by 8m into 2L square, that will be equal to 64 h square divided by 32 ml square, which will be equal to 2 h square by ml square. Here 8 square, that will be equal to 64, that is divided by 32, which gives 2. Therefore, the final answer is 2 h square by ml square. The correct answer is D. Question number 37. E power of minus 2x square is an eigenfunction of the operator d square by dx square minus 16x square. The corresponding eigenvalue is. Here the correct answer is B minus 4. The explanation is given. Here the operator is d square by dx square minus 16x square and the function is e power of minus 2x square. First you multiplied the first term with the eigenfunction, the function. That gives d square by dx square e power of minus 2x square. Then the second term with the wave function, minus 16x square e power of minus 2x square. First you differentiate d by dx of e power of minus 2x square, d by dx of the wave function. That will be equal to minus 4x into e power of minus 2x square. Once again you differentiate d square by dx square, and here you have two functions. One function is 4x and the another function is e power of minus 2x square. You differentiate. First you differentiate 4x, you will get minus 4 e power of minus 2x square. Then you differentiate e power of minus 2x square, that gives plus 16x square e power of minus 2x square. We have find out the value of the first term in the first equation, d square by dx square e power of minus 2x square. You substitute this value, you will get the final equation, d square by dx square minus 16x square into e power of minus 2x square will be equal to minus 4 into e power of minus 2x square. The same function is repeated. The operator operates on the same function, it gives the same function multiplied by a constant minus 4. Therefore, the eigenvalue is minus 4. Option B is correct. 38. According to postulates of quantum mechanics, the expectation value of the wave function. Here, the expectation value is for unnormalized wave function. Therefore, option C is correct. Integration of minus infinity to plus infinity psi h psi d tau divided by integration of minus infinity to plus infinity psi star psi into d tau. It is one of the postulates of quantum mechanics. Answer C is 39. The psi 1s wave function of hydrogen is, the correct option is C, 1 by root pi z by a whole power 3 by 2 e power of minus z r by a. Correct answer is C. Match the following energy values with their degeneracy. And one end we have energy and the another end we have the degeneracy. If we consider 12E energy level, the 12E energy level is non-degenerate energy level. For A, the best correct option is 3. And similarly for 6E, it is a threefold degeneracy, option 1. For 14E, it is option 2, six-fold degeneracy. For 3E, this is the 0 point energy, option 4. Therefore, the correct answer is A, 3, 1, 2, 4. Option A is correct for this question. 41. The ground state wave function of harmonic oscillator psi is 0. The correct option is C, B by pi into root of 1 by 4 exponential minus z square. Option C is correct. B by pi whole power 1 by 4 exponential minus z square. Correct answer is 42. According to MO theory, the energy of bonding molecular orbital. The bonding orbital means you must have plus. Option A is correct. EB will be equal to H11 plus H12 divided by 1 plus S. If it is minus, it is for antibonding molecular orbital. For bonding orbital, option A is 43. Consider a particle confined into cubic box. The degeneracy on the level as an energy twice that of the lowest energy. Here the lowest, what is the lowest energy? EA will be equal to 3h square by 8ma square, and the twice that of the lowest energy means 2E, that is 6h square by 8ma square. The 6h square by 8ma square is triply degenerate level 112, 121, 2111, 211. Therefore, the correct answer is A. The degeneracy is 3. 44. The Hamiltonian operator for the rigid rotator system, option B is correct. L square by 2I. I is the moment of inertia. L is the angular momentum vector. The total angular momentum vector B equal to the Hamiltonian operator for rigid rotator H is equal to L square by 2I. Option B is correct. 45. Which of the following is acceptable wave function? You know very well, for acceptable wave function, the wave function should satisfy the three conditions. According to the three conditions, there are two wave functions are acceptable wave function. One is psi equal to sin x, and another one is psi equal to e power minus x square are acceptable wave function. And here option C, psi equal to sin x, that is the correct answer. The acceptable wave function is psi equal to sin x. A particle of mass m confined to a cubic box, its energy is 101 h square by 8 ma square. The degeneracy of this level is, the degeneracy is d equal to 24. The correct answer is D. The 24 degeneracies are given: 10, 1, 0, 10, 0, 1, 1, 10, 0, 1, 0, 10, 0, 1, 10, 0, 10, 1, 9, 4, 2, 9, 2, 4, 2, 4, 9, 2, 9, 4, 4, 2, 9, 4, 9, 2, 8, 6, 1, 8, 1, 6, 1, 8, 6, 1, 6, 8, 6, 1, 8, 6, 8, 1, 7, 6, 4, 7, 4, 6, 6, 4, 7, 6, 7, 4, 4, 7, 6 and 4, 6, 7. Totally 24 degeneracy states are possible for the energy level 101 h square by 8 ma square. The correct answer is D. Question number 47. The degeneracy of the hydrogen atom. Option A, n square. If n equal to 3, G3 will be equal to 3 square, that is equal to 9. It is a 9-fold degeneracy state. For the state n equal to 4, G4 will be equal to 4 square, that will be equal to 16. It is a 16-fold degeneracy of the state. But in general, the degeneracy of the hydrogen atom is n square. The correct answer is 48. The effective nuclear charge of the 3s electron in sulfur atom. The correct answer is B, 5.45. The electronic configuration of sulfur atom is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. And first you have to calculate the screening constant sigma will be equal to the outermost orbital. There are 5 electrons, totally 6. 1 electron you will leave it, taken as 5, that is multiplied by 0.35 plus the next inner electron 2s 2p 8 electron, 8 into 0.85, and the next orbital is 1s orbital 2 electron, 2 into 1. You calculate it, the sigma will be equal to 10.55. The outermost orbital, the electron is present, that number of electron is multiplied by 0.35. The next inner orbital, the number of electron is multiplied by 0.85, and then the next inner orbital, the number of electron is multiplied by 1. This is the way of calculating sigma, that comes around 10.55. Therefore Z effective will be equal to Z minus sigma. Z is 16 for sulfur, 16 minus 10.55, that will be equal to 5.45. The correct answer is B. 49. The number of average molecular weight. Number average molecular weight Mn is. Here the correct answer is C. Summation of I equal to 1 into infinitive Ni Mi divided by summation of I equal to 1 to infinitive Ni. The correct formula is C. The correct answer is C. This is the formula which is used to calculate the number average molecular weight. Number 50. Polystyrene produced by free radical polymerization technique is atatic. Option A is correct. The correct answer is A. 51. Equal numbers of molecules with M1 equal to 10,000 and M2 equal to 1 lakh are mixed. The value of Mn bar and Mm bar are. Here we are going to calculate the number average molecular weight and weight average molecular weight. First is the formula. The number average molecular weight is N1 M1 plus N2 M2 divided by N1 plus M2. Let us take the value of N1. Equal number of moles of M1 and M2 are taken. Let us assume the value of N1 equal to N2 equal to 10. Therefore, the 10 is multiplied by 10,000 plus 10 is multiplied by 1 lakh divided by 10 plus 10. You calculate it. The number average molecular weight is 55,000. Therefore, option in C, option A and option B and D are wrong. There is a possibility for option A or option C. Now we are calculate the weight average molecular weight. The formula is N1 M1 square plus N2 M2 square divided by N1 M1 plus N2 M2. That will be equal to 10 into 10,000 square plus 10 into 1 lakh square divided by 10 into 10,000 plus 10 into 1 lakh. You take, that is, if the first term will be equal to 10 to the power of 9 and the second term will be equal to 10 to the power of 11 and the 10 in 10 to the power of 5 plus 10 to the power of 6. That will be equal to, you take 10 to the power of 9 out, 1 plus 100 divided by 10 to the power of 5 divided by 1 plus 10. That will be equal to 101 divided by 11. In numerator you have 10 to the power of 9, in denominator you have 10 to the power of 5, you subtract it, that gives 10 to the power of 4. 101 divided by 11 into 10 to the power of 4, that will be equal to 91,818. Therefore, option C is correct. The number average molecular weight is 55. The weight average molecular weight is 91,818. Option C is correct. 52. Which of the following method is suitable to determine the number average molecular mass? Here, osmotic pressure method, option D, gives number average molecular mass. Therefore, for this question, the correct answer is D. 53. Which of the following polymers are conducting polymer? Option A, polysulfur nitrate, polyacetate, polyparaphenylene. All the three polymers are conducting polymer. Therefore, option D is correct. 54. In radical chain polymerization, the rate of monomer depletion is divided by the rate of propagation of radical polymerization is called chain length. For chain length formula, the rate of initiation divided by the rate of propagation. Therefore, the answer A is correct. The rate of initiation divided by rate of propagation gives the kinetic chain length. Option A is correct. 55. For a mass of dispersed polymer, the number of average molecular mass Mn and weight average molar mass Mw are related according to the option. The B is correct. Mw will be equal to Mn. Both are equal. Option B is correct. The degree of polymerization and the fraction of monomer consumed for the polymerization reaction are related. Here, the degree of polymerization will be equal to the rate of initiation divided by the rate of propagation. The rate of initiation is taken as 1, then the rate of propagation will be 1 minus p. Therefore, the correct answer, the degree of polymerization will be equal to 1 divided by 1 minus p. Option A is correct. 57. Mark-Hound-Wing equation. Eta will be equal to K into M power A is used for the determination of. Here, the eta is the intrinsic viscosity Therefore, it is useful to calculate viscosity average molecular mass. Option C is correct for this question. The correct answer is C. 58. A polydispersed polymer sample of 10 molecules of molar mass 20,000 gram per mole and 15 moles of molar mass of 10,000 gram per mole. The number average molar mass Mn of the sample is. It is a very simple formula we have already discussed. Mn is equal to N1 into M1 plus N2 into M2 divided by N1 plus N2. Here the N1 equal to 10 into 20,000 in plus 15 into 10,000 divided by 10 plus 15, it comes around 14,000. Therefore, Mn, the value is 14,000 for this problem. Answer B is the correct. A compound containing reactive double bonds can undergo dash reaction. The option A is correct. This type of compound undergo chain polymerization reaction. Option A. Polymers having regular alteration of D or L configuration in the molecular chains are called. Option B, syntiotic polymer. Syntiotic polymer. Syntiotic polymer. Option B is correct. 61. Which of the following polymers obtained by condensation polymerization? Here option A, nylon polyester, B, nylon 66, C, toluene and tacron, and D, all of this. The correct answer is all of this. All these type of polymers are obtained by condensation polymerization. 62. The rate of polymerization of minus dm by dt. The rate of addition polymerization. Option A is correct. K into I power half into monomer concentration. With respect to initiator, the order is 1 by 2. With respect to monomer, the order is 1. Therefore, the rate of addition of polymerization minus dm by dt will be equal to K into I power half into m. Option A is correct. 63. The ratio between m molecular average molecular weight and number average molecular weight, this will be equal to B, that is option B, 1 plus P. If the value of P equal to 1, mm is the twice of Mn. Correct answer is B, 1 plus P. 64. The radical equation for rigid rotator for m equal to 1, the correct answer is C. Pi will be equal to 1 by root pi cos pi, that is the equation. By just looking the option A, option B, option D are wrong, because it have only sin theta. Here the radical equation only consists of cos theta. Therefore pi will be equal to 1 by root pi into cos pi. Option C is correct. 65. Choose the wrong statement from the following regarding Hermitian operator. A, d square by dx square is a Hermitian operator. It is correct. B, two eigenfunctions of the Hermitian operator with different eigenvalues are orthogonal. It is also correct. C, if the two operators are commute, they have the same different set of eigenfunction. It is wrong. It is a wrong statement. Two operators commute only when they have the same set of eigenfunction. D, the wave function is not an eigenfunction of an operator. A cannot be arbitrarily expanded in a series of orthogonal functions. It is also correct. Option A, option B, option D are correct. Here the wrong statement is option C. Two operators are commute, they have the same set of eigenfunctions. 66. The slatted determinant of the ground state of lithium atom. Here 1s orbital and 2s orbitals are involved. Totally you have to kind of 3 electrons lithium. The first term is psi 1 2 3. 3 electrons are involved and which are present in the 2 orbital 1s2 2s1. The 1 by root n is the normalization constant. Here the 3 orbitals are 3 electrons are involved. Therefore the normalization constant is 1 by root 3. That is the correct. The second one is wrong because it is 1 by root 2. Our total number of orbital is 3. Therefore the normalization constant is 1 by root 3 factorial. It is correct. For 1s orbital atom you put alpha and another 1s orbital atom you put to beta. For 2s orbital you put alpha. You have that determined, that is the value in determined, that is the correct wave function. And for lithium 1s1 alpha 1, 1s2 alpha 2, 1s3 alpha 3, 1s beta 1. For the second s1 you have to put beta 1, 1s2 beta 2, 1s3 beta 3, 2s1 alpha 1, 2s2 alpha 2, 2s3 alpha 3. That is the correct determinant for the lithium atom. Option A is correct. And here see alpha and betas are varies. In the first equation, the first row you have alpha and beta, second row you have alpha and beta. Therefore these are wrong. The equation 3 and equation 4 is not correct. Therefore the correct answer for this question is A. The eigenvalue of d square by dx square of sin x is -9. First you differentiate sin 3x. d by dx of sin 3x will be equal to 3 cos 3x. Then you differentiate once again. D square by dx square of sin 3x will be equal to -9 sin 3x. D square by dxr is the operator. It's operate on a wave function sin 3x. It gives the same wave function sin 3x multiplied by a constant -9. That -9 is the eigenvalue. Therefore the eigenvalue for this question is D -9. The correct answer is 68. The quantum mechanical operator for the momentum of a particle moving in one-dimensional box is option B is correct. I h bar tau by tau x. That is the correct option for the question 68. Correct answer is B. 69. Which of the following pairs of functions are the eigenfunction of the operator d square by dx square? Here you take the option A. The sin ax is the eigenfunction for the operator d square by dx, but 4x cube is not the eigenfunction. And you take the option B. 2 into e power of ax and sin ax are the eigenfunction of the operator d square by dx square. Therefore the correct answer is B. Option C as well as option 4 are not correct. The correct option is B. 2 e power of minus ax and sin ax are the eigenfunctions of the operator d square by dx square. 17. The degree of degeneracy level 17 h square by 8 ma square. 17 means the possibility of degeneracy is 3. 3 2 2 2 3 2 2 2 3. 3 square plus 2 square plus 2 square, that will be equal to 17. Therefore the 17 h square divided by 8 ma square has the degeneracy of 3. Option B is correct. 71. The eigenfunction of a simple harmonic oscillator are, correct answer is D, Hermite polynomial. For harmonic oscillator, the wave equations are obtained by solving Hermite polynomial. Therefore the eigenfunction of the simple harmonic oscillators are Hermite polynomial. Option D. 72. The wave function of hydrogen-like atom when n equal to 1, L equal to 0 and m equal to 0. Option D is correct. 1 by root pi e power of minus r. This is the wave function of hydrogen like atom when n equal to 1, L equal to 0 and m equal to 0. Option D is correct. 73. The transition from n equal to 4, 5, 6 to n equal to 3 in hydrogen spectrum gives C. Balmer series. Correct answer is C. 34. Which of the following are linear operator? D by dx is a linear operator. 2. Multiplication operator is a linear operator. Del square Laplacian operator is a linear operator. Square root is not a linear operator. Operator 1, 2, 3 are linear operator. Option C is correct. The correct answer is C. Probability of finding the free particle inside the left half of a 1D box of wavelength is. The correct answer is A. L by 2. Left half of this is L by 2. Option A is correct.